The next few days, I peek my head out of my door before leaving to make sure he's not out in the hall. Then I hustle my ass to the elevator. It's been hard knowing he's right down the hall from me. Does he know I'm staying here? Of course he does. Stupid thought. Maybe he went back to LA already, since I haven't seen him here or at the resort, and I've been looking, doing my best to avoid him. I'll have to mention it to Cece and see if she's seen him around. Walking out into the fresh morning air, I breathed it in deeply. I had thought over the idea of buying a car but decided against it. The resort is only a few blocks from my condo. Not a terrible walk there as long as the weather is nice. I just have to leave early every morning to get there on time. I make my way through the back employee entrance. As I turn down the hall to my office, I hear Cece's voice up front. Miss Montgomery should be in soon, Mr. DeVries, if you want to wait in her office. Thank you, Cece. His deep voice sends a shudder through me. I wait where I am for a few moments before I slowly make my way to the door that leads up front. Peeking around the side, I only see Cece at the front desk. I fall back against the wall in relief. Pushing off, I head out to Cece. Her smile brightens when she sees me approach. Good morning, boss lady. Morning, Cece. Did I just hear you send Mr. DeVries back to my office? Her eyes twinkle with mischief. I'm not sure that is where he went. I guess you will find out once you're there. I thought you were my friend, I growl at her. Her chuckle means I did not intimidate her. I am your friend Delia. That's why I'm trying to help you get past yourself. If a guy that felt like a warm, gentle storm wrapping around me just right, leaving me feeling whole and alive, wants to give us a shot, you bet I would. So you should too. My head whips around the lobby before I glare at her. SHHH, don't let anyone hear you say something like that. No one is here. If Mr. DeVries hears me advocating for him, maybe that will get me a raise already. My laugh echoes through the empty room before I tamper it down, afraid to draw his attention. I thank you for looking out for me, but I just can't right now. So if you need me, I will be nowhere near my office. I need to go find somewhere else to work now. Bye. It's about lunchtime and I'm cleaning up my space when Cece texts me asking if I want to go to lunch at the bistro upstairs. When I get up there, she's already waiting for me at the door. Hurry it up, boss lady. I am starving. I just smile as I get to her side. When I get up there, she's already waiting for me at the door. Hurry it up, boss lady. I am starving. Riva greets us. Good afternoon, ladies. How are we today? We both reply with good as we follow her to a table. How are you today, Riva? She smiles at me as I take a seat. I am well, thank you. Only been here an hour, so just starting my day, really. Can I start you with something to drink? Water for me, please. Cece seconds my request. My seat is facing the beach, and it is a beautiful view of the sun shining down. We're seated for a few moments before Cece's eyes go wide at something behind me. At that same moment, a prickling feeling goes across my neck as the hairs raise. Cece's eyes flicker between me and whoever is behind. Good afternoon, Cece Delia. It takes but a moment for Cece to speak up. Hello, Mr. DeVries. Would you care to join us? Since she is sitting across from me, that leaves the 2 chairs on either side of us for him to occupy. I would love to. Thank you, Cece. His forceful tone acknowledges my failure to greet him. Only once he's seated next to me do I look at him, Mr. DeVries. His lips twitch as he crosses his arms on the table and leans close to me. Delia, it's Logan. A full smile breaks out when I straighten up and cross my legs at the sound of his voice. Damn it, he knows exactly what he does to me. I pray he will keep it professional with Cece here. Delia, how did you enjoy working with Roger back in New York? I know he had great things to say about you. Roger was great. He was probably my favorite boss. I give him a pointed look. His eyes twinkle with mirth, which I choose to ignore. Seriously though, I learned a lot from him. He explained everything that he did to me, so moving to a manager position was easy since I knew a lot of what was to be expected because he already taught me and had shown a great example. I figured as much. I've known him for a long time. He's a great guy. It was easy to take his recommendation for you. I smile at that, and I realize I left someone else behind other than Lindy. Roger has been in my life for years. He was a great mentor, and I miss him. Just as Riva is walking out with our waters, 3 of them, Cece's phone chimes. After reading the message, she gives me an apologetic look. No, she cannot leave me here with him. Did she plan this? I just stare at her, hoping she can read what I'm trying to say. I'm so sorry, but Julian needs some assistance, so I need to go help him. Why don't you stay and I'll assist him? I say with a bright smile. Delia, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with you. Oh, sorry, Delia, I can take care of this. You stay with Mr. DeVries and hear what he has to say. With a smug smile and raised eyebrows, she gets up and races away.
Delia sighs as she watches Cece leave. I glance at our waitress as she stands there after setting our waters down, looking a little unsure. Delia, are you ready to order? She turns her glare to me before turning it into a smile for Riva and orders. I can't keep my eyes off of her. I only offer Riva a quick look as I give her my order. Then my attention goes back to Delia, who is actively avoiding me. Once Riva leaves, I relax. Delia is stuck here with me for a little while at least, and since we are in public, I have all the faith she will keep things cordial without causing a scene. I lean my arms on the table. Delia, my voice low, can we talk, please? Of course, Mr. DeVries. Her face gives nothing away, smooth and neutral with indifference in her eyes. Now it's my turn to sigh. She all but admitted she felt the same. Why is she fighting this so damn hard? I'm a catch. Why are you fighting this so hard? She pulls her water in front of her and plays with the condensation on the glass. I watch as her brow furrows and smooths back out, only to furrow again, throwing her a bone. I go first. I cannot get you out of my head, and I know at this point we hardly know each other to make it worth the risk. She peers up through her lashes at me. Even if we never made it further than dancing, and we met again after, as we did, I would still pursue you. I need you to know that. I was being honest when I said Roger had nothing but great things to say about you. You, personally and professionally. Now that I know you are one and the same, that somehow makes this easier. Her eyes have yet to drift from mine, hanging on to everything I'm sharing like she's waiting for me to say one specific thing. And I don't know if what she's waiting for is so she gives in, or it allows her to run. This is ridiculous, Logan. The sound of my name on her lips warms me from the inside out. I have only been here for 2 weeks now. I am not in a position for this personally or professionally. Right at that moment, Riva brings out our food. Everything looks great, Riva, thank you. I like how she always has a smile for everyone but me. I can tell that is genuinely who she is. Nothing like the socialites I find in my current circles. I take a bite of my food as she turns back to me. It's crazy. You live in LA. Go back there where there are sure to be hundreds of women waiting in line for you. What little I knew about you before this job, I believe they recently voted you as most eligible bachelor, right? I live here, this can't happen. She takes a large bite of her sandwich as if she fears she will say more, trying to lighten the mood. So you looked me up then? And I don't know if hundreds of women is accurate. Her glare tells me to get over myself. I chuckle. Don't feel embarrassed. She scoffs around her food. I looked you up too. She drops her sandwich and looks me straight on. You what? Yeah. Once I knew your full name. I looked you up, but you don't seem to have any social media presence. Why is that? She shrugs and tries to play indifferently. I have no need for it. Sorry you weren't able to get much on me. She gloats a smug smile. Is that a challenge, Delia? I watch as her eyes dilate and her throat bobs at my low, husky tone. Let's be friends. What? You want to be friends? That catches her by surprise. Yeah, I think that's the best step for us. You're not ready for a relationship. And as you said, I live in LA while you live here now. We work together, but since I've already seen you naked, keeping it strictly professional will be hard to do, so I think the best choice is friends. I am completely bullshitting this. Like hell, I will give up pursuing her. I'll just change my tactic, as I do in business negotiations. Make them think we are meeting in the middle until it's too late and they are right where I wanted. She'll be right where I want her soon enough. If she needs this illusion of friendship to get us there, she can have it. I'll still be dreaming about her every night, anyway. The mistrust reads loud and clear in her eyes as she ponders it over. Sure, friends, why not? So, friend, when do you head back to LA? A laugh startles out of me, pretending to clutch my heart. Ouch! Trying to get rid of me so soon? Shouldn't we hang out more before I go to cement this friendship? She rolls her eyes at my dramatics. I don't believe that's needed. We've both finished our lunches, and I see her twitching to get up and run. I catch Riva's eye from across the room and signal to her we finished and we're ready for one check. Delia watches, confused as Riva brings me the only check and tries to refuse. Oh no, it should be 2 separate bills. Riva, please. I'm already handing my card to Riva. I insist. Thank you, Riva. You shouldn't have done that. And why not? Friends buy friends lunch all the time, or you could look at it as a business expense. I was getting to know my new manager better. He doesn't rebuttal, just shakes her head. Well then, in that case, I should get back to work. That is what you pay me for. Of course, and I know you are already doing an excellent job, Delia. I sign the receipt that Riva hands me along with my card. Standing, I pull Delia's chair out for her. Allow me to walk you to your office. Since you no longer need to avoid me, I think you would be more comfortable in there rather than in the conference room. Her cheeks turn crimson as she hangs her head. You knew where I was the entire time? I smile and give her a wink. As we walk out, I steer her towards the stairs. I don't trust myself at the moment to be in an elevator with her. I see her glance from the elevator to me and back as if she's thinking the same thing because her eyes linger on me before looking away. To answer your question from earlier, I will fly back to LA within the next few days. Since you are in the condo next to mine, we should have dinner together before I leave. She does her best to look surprised. Oh, you are in the condo by me? Huh, did not know that. Yes, she does. I hear her leaving in the mornings. As quiet as she thinks she is, I know when she is around. Yeah, maybe we can. Standing in my office overlooking downtown Los Angeles, I keep thinking about Delia and what I am doing. I already know she's worth any risk. Not that there is a risk for me. No one is going to fire the boss, but for her, I see her concern professionally speaking. She doesn't know me well enough yet to know I wouldn't fire her if things went south between us. If she felt she had to leave, I would give her a glowing recommendation. But that will not be needed. That's why I'm back here taking care of any important business that needs my in-person attention. I'm doing my best to figure out how I can do most of my work remotely from Tahiti, only to come back to LA as needed for now. Hey! I spin away from the window to see Brent walking in, closing the door behind him. But not before I saw Eve, my assistant, give me an "I'm sorry he got by me" look. It's Brent. He waits for no one. I walk back and take a seat behind my desk as he gets comfortable on the couch. He looks around my office, causing me to look around. My large mahogany desk and bookshelves match. The light gray carpet almost matched the wingback chairs and couch. It's all kinda blah, but I don't care enough to have it redecorated. Do I get your office since you're moving to Tahiti? I am not moving there. Working remotely for a while. I'll be back for important meetings and to deal with Theodore's case. Tell me more about this woman that has you running through hoops. I stare at him blandly. When I don't offer any details, he changes the topic. Fine. Guess who I ran into last weekend at a party? I could only guess. My sarcasm is thick. I could care less who he saw at a bar, and he knows it. Veronica. She was out with some friends. Kept asking about you, though. She misses you lots. Must be a direct quote with the way he said it in a high-pitched voice. But I hate to tell you, she left that night with another man. He shakes his head sadly. He knows how I feel about her. Good for her. She was a one-time mistake that I can't shake. Tell me you said nothing about me? No, I hardly paid attention to her. I was more interested in her pretty red-headed friend who was giving off fuck me vibes. We sit and chat for a bit more before he stands up to go. Do you want me to go with you to your dad's place? No thanks, man. He doesn't have much for me to take care of. It will probably be most of the stuff that I never grabbed from when I stored it there during college. Alright, if you want to go for drinks when you're finished, let me know. I will. Thanks again, Brent, and I'll let you know what I finalize about working remotely. After I say that, a loud beep comes from my cell phone. What was that? Brent asks. I look over the alert that came through. Looks like the National Weather Service is monitoring the Polynesian Islands. Some abnormal weather patterns that they will keep a close eye on, nothing of concern yet. A big part of why I chose Tahiti for the resort was because they rarely have issues with storms that I would need to be concerned about. Well, if they're not concerned yet, you shouldn't be either, Brent says as he waves goodbye and disappears out the door. After spending another hour at the office, I finally leave to head over to my father's house. It's a modest 2-story villa home he bought after the divorce. He left it to me, and I have yet to come here since he passed. Until now, so here I stand out in front, staring at the off-white siding and dark blue shutters. I walk up the steps and unlock the front door. The stale air catches in my throat. Moving straight to the sliding door off the kitchen in the back, I open it up before going around to all the downstairs windows and open them up. I look around the living room as I stand in the middle of it. There is a fairly worn couch and a newer recliner. The walls have built-in bookshelves which my father filled. This is all stuff I can hire a company for, have them box it up, and move it out. It's the stuff I know is in the attic in his room that I have to go through. Moving up the stairs, I start in the bedroom. I find boxes in his closet, filled with papers and books and photos. I go through the papers to see if any need to be kept or thrown away, when I find journals on the bottom of the last 2 boxes. There are several of them, all have years stamped on the fronts. I pick up the one with my birth year stamped on it. I sit down on the side of the bed and start reading my father's words. They hit me hard. I knew my parents married because my mother was pregnant. But this, my father regrets rushing a relationship with her. He wished he took the time to get to know her better. Once they found out about the pregnancy, she changed, demanded he provides her the best life possible. I can see my mother acting like that. It's how she still is. But to read my father's regrets and his loss of the future he planned, one I know didn't include working 80-hour weeks to provide for a woman that no longer cared, and for a son he didn't originally want. Later on, he talks about the love he felt upon seeing me when I was born, and he wouldn't change that for anything. To read the words he wrote and that he knows he rushed into a relationship because he let himself get carried away and blinded to who she really was, even when the signs were there. It hurts to read. I can't help but feel bad about how things turned out. I am glad he got to live the life he wanted in the end. I can't help but think of Delia and how I am so drawn to her. I'm back home trying to change my work life around to be with her. Am I crazy? Am I imagining this connection with her? I know I'm not. Not completely, at least. But maybe I should step back and actually try out the friends thing I proposed. I box back up the things to keep and sort out what to donate and throw away. I finish the bedroom and attic and call for a company to do the rest. Then I meet up with Brent at a local bar that evening. Here I am now, having spent 2 weeks here and only emailed Delia once to check on things. I told myself it was okay. I check in with all of my managers to see how things are going, so no big deal. That was a lie. I don't ever personally check in, I leave that to Brent. He has closer relationships with our managers than I do. Finally have it all figured out. The major meetings that I need to be present for later on are scheduled, and I'll fly back in for them and also for Theodore's trial. Everything else I can take care of from Tahiti for a while, or have Brent fill in on a few things. Back to Tahiti I go.
Every swear word I can think of is currently being mumbled under my breath. Why? Why is this happening? Take a breath, please, Delia. I am afraid you will pass out. Concern plays across Julian's face as he watches me closely. I do as he asks and close my eyes on a deep breath in. Then I huff it out. You need to release it slowly. Try again. His voice is now tinged with amusement. Peeking an eye open at him, I see some of the worry gone from his gaze. So I do it again and correct this time to appease him. That is better. Sorry, I say sheepishly. I can go crazy sometimes when things go wrong, and I'm not able to fix them. I understand. Would you like me to call and have someone come look into this so we can move on to something else? since I just wasted half my day trying to fix it. Yeah, go ahead, please. This week has been a nightmare. One thing after another has gone wrong. It is only getting worse when I hear Cece up front. Welcome back, Mr. DeVries. My body tenses up. Damn it. Julian walks back in at that moment. Why are you swearing now? Stop working on it. As he says that, both Cece and Logan walk back. I know I look flustered and frazzled with crazy eyes, but Logan seems to soak me up, starting at my feet. I feel the path his eyes take to reach mine. A small smile plays on his lips. Mr. DeVries, great to see you again. Julian shakes his hand. I feel like I keep saying that to you. We all chuckle at Julian. Logan smiles assuringly. Well, it is good to see you again, Julian. He looks me in the eye again. Delia, that one word, my name. Damn it, why is he back? He was one less problem for me to deal with while he was away. I thought since I told him in that very weird email that all was well here, he would not need to come back. All was well until now, that is. The winds have been picking up this past week and were strong enough to knock down a line last night. Today we are having trouble getting some things back up and running. Cece and Julian haven't been concerned with the weather, despite the alerts I've been receiving. They said the wind is stronger than they've experienced, but it's not unusual for there to be storms that the FMS keeps track of. So I do my best not to be worried. With the stronger winds, we have had to up our ground maintenance, with down leaves and branches and umbrellas and lounge chairs being thrown around. It adds more work. Mr. DeVries, what brings you back? I ask in my sweetest voice. Must have been more sour than sweet, because Julian is giving me a look asking what is wrong with me. All the while, Logan smirks and Cece hides her smile behind her hand, and I can't seem to tear my eyes off of Logan and the way his black t-shirt forms to his very muscular chest. It is then that I notice he's dressed casually. Dark jeans that hug his firm ass, a black t-shirt, and white sneakers. When it's silent for a beat too long, I drag my eyes away from his arms and up to his face. His expression tells me he enjoys me checking him out. I decided I want to be down here for a while longer, so I worked it out with my main office. I'll be working remotely for the time being, except for a few trips back. His gaze tells me what his words do not. He is here to be my friend. I try to swallow past the lump in my throat as I look away. After a long day, we get everything back up and running, thanks to Logan. Apparently, he knows some stuff and is pretty handy. It's not like I was watching his hands the whole time he was working, but he has great hands. Long, elegant fingers. I cannot help but remember what he did with them and what I've imagined him doing since. At night, I stay in drinking and watching The Vampire Diaries and FaceTime with Lindy since this is our show. We always watched it together. Have the notes said anything other than that? No. Always just, tell me how I can reach her or tell her to call me. Ugh, Jeremy. Still, I blocked his number right before I stepped on the plane to come here. With him not being able to reach me, he has still been bothering Lindy for the last month now. Enough about the trash. Tell me more about your hot new boss. I laugh before it turns to a sigh. He's back in Tahiti. He left for a few weeks to go back to LA. I thought he was going back for good, but nope, he walks this afternoon. I don't believe that he just wants to be friends. I don't believe that I want to be friends. Of course you don't, because you are lying to yourself. Denial, denial, denial. It's what you do best, dear. I watch her smile fall as she says in a low, serious voice. Cordelia, you know you deserve it all, right? Do we need to have this talk again? No, we don't, I say before she cuts me off. I am serious. I know you, I know what you have gone through. How many drunken spill all nights have we had, huh? You are worth any risk there could be. Don't think you're not. If you decide that he is not worth the risk for you, fine. But if there is a chance, then you deserve to take it and be happy and let him take the risk to make you happy. I know you say you got lucky catching Jeremy and that you are over it all. Hello? Denial again. Even if you didn't love him like you thought you did, babe, it hurts like hell to have someone you trusted betray you. That is something you are still working through and using work as your shield. Her image on the phone screen blurs as I wipe away the tears falling. She's hitting too close to home. So all I can do is murmur, "You don't know me," which has us both laughing. She does know me, maybe better than I know myself. I look at her soft smile and feel so lucky I have her to call me out on my bullshit. I'll try to do better. Just try your best, boo. That's all you can do. I can't help my smile as I roll my eyes at her. Just then, there's a knock at my door, causing my heart to race. My eyes go wide as I look at Lindy, then my door. "What's wrong?" "Someone is at my door. I have to let you go," I say in a whisper. "Go get it, girl. Love you," she says while hanging up. I wipe my face and roll back my shoulders as I walk to the door. Peering through the peephole, I see him standing out there in the same outfit from earlier, with his hands in his pockets. I open the door and we just stare. His eyes roam my face. I assume he can tell I was crying by the furrow of his brow and his concerned look. In a movement that I have no time to process, he steps into me and buries his hands in my hair, slamming his lips on mine. I can't help the moan that escapes as his tongue tangles with mine. Wrapping his arm around my waist, he steps us back into my condo, spinning us all while his lips remain on mine. I feel the door close as he pushes me up against it. My hands play with the hair at the edge of his neck as his own slide down my hips. After what feels like hours, we pull apart, gasping for air. I cringe when my head hits the door a little too hard. Careful, his voice breaks on the word. Clearing his throat, I watch as he swallows roughly before meeting his dark gaze. That was a friendly greeting, my voice breathy as I force it out in the silence. He huffs out a laugh. "I did say friends, didn't I?" He hums. He still has a grip on my hips, and his thumbs are now rubbing circles on the strip of exposed skin above my pants. "I have to admit that I thought about you more than I wanted to while I was away. You dominated my thoughts during the day and my dreams during the night. What have you done to me?" Surprised laugh barks out of me. I slap a hand over my mouth in embarrassment. "You can't be serious." He leans down and barricades me against the door, arms near my head. His hands play with my hair as I continue to run my fingers through his. "Oh, but I am. Ever since that first night, it has only been you, Delia." He pushes up and steps back. He turns to walk into my living room. I watch him glance around. I imagine it's similar to his, maybe a touch homier. He swings back toward me, where I am still leaning against the door. I straighten at the predatory look in his eyes. "I just uprooted my life for the time being, Delia, so I can work from down here, so I can be near you, see you, get the chance to hear your voice, be your damn friend. So yes, I am serious. What the hell is this?" The words I have catch in my throat. Swallowing several times, I try to find something to say. I have nothing. It may have crossed my mind that he came back for me, but I don't think I believed it until now, until he said it out loud. I stride past him to the coffee table and grab my glass of wine and down the rest of it as he watches on with amusement. I refill my glass and ungracefully fall down onto the couch. When he sits next to me, he sits close enough that our thighs are touching. I offer him my glass and he takes a large drink. Silence ensues for a few moments, while tension is thick in the air. His hand keeps clenching and unclenching. Laying my hand over his, it stills his movements. When he looks over at me, I keep my gaze on our now entwined hand. My breathing picks up and goosebumps adorn my skin. Gah, this man. With closed eyes, I lean my head back on the couch and don't realize I'm chewing on my bottom lip until his thumb pulls it from between my teeth. My eyes fly open at his touch to see him right in front of me. I hadn't felt him shift on the couch to get this close. Speckles of gold mix in the green of his eyes as he gazes at me. This time, when he captures my lips for a kiss, I see it coming. He slowly lowers his head to mine while I meet him halfway. The kiss is slow and sensual. He lets out a deep, suffering sigh as he pulls back. I lay my hand on his chest and give him a small push, so he knows I need him to back up. "I am deeply flattered that you took a risk on me and came back. There was no risk for me. I want to be clear on that. Being the boss, no one will fire me if things go wrong. I want you to know and understand that I know the risk you would be taking, and on my end, no matter where or how this ends up, I would never never do you wrong professionally. I know you don't know me well enough yet to know that, but that is the truth. That is just it, Logan. I don't know you at all, I say. I open my mouth to say more, but his hand lightly covers it. He's in my face again, saying softly enough that I have to lean into him to hear. That's why I'm here, Delia. His hand slides from my mouth to cup my cheek. I want to get to know you, not over the phone, not by email. I want to see you when you tell me about yourself, to see just how passionate you are about whatever it is you tell me. That is not something I can experience if I am back in LA. I hold a position that gives me the ability and the luxury to do this, to be here. He stares into my eyes, and I can see how earnest he is about this. All of this, though, is making me sweat. He said, "Friends. This is not friends. I know I just told Landy I would try, but fuck, this is hard." She was right that I have trust issues to work through. I would be trusting my career with him, hoping he wouldn't fire me or worse, have me blacklisted if things didn't work out for us. I've already made the mistake of trusting a guy that I knew, or I thought I did, and that ended with betrayal. I stand abruptly, causing his hand to fall to my vacant seat. He watches as I pace, placing some space between us. Gripping my hair in frustration. "Hey," he says and looks at me like he's trying to calm a scared animal. "It's okay. What happened to being friends? I can't do more than that right now." I practically yell at him. "Okay," he says with a small smile. "Okay? That's okay? You just came back here to just be friends, and that's okay?" I say in disbelief. "Yes, okay. I left here on the understanding of us being friends. I was not under any illusion that you would miss me so much in those 2 weeks that when I returned you would want to commit to me," he jokes. "I want to get to know you, Delia. That is the truth behind it all. If it is as friends and that is all, we stay as that's fine. If we find we can't deny this attraction and draw between us any longer and take it beyond friendship, excellent. The ball is in your court, love." I stand, taking in the gorgeous man that wants me, knowing that agreeing to be friends and getting to know each other will lead to more, and he knows it too. But I need this facade until I can trust him. "Okay, but you need to keep your lips and hands to yourself." I point a finger at him with a stern look. He gives me an enormous smile. What on earth did I just get myself into?